Welcome to another Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union broadcast of Lumberjack basketball. Join us as we bring you the action live from the court with Tim Parrish. We want to take a moment to thank all of our Lumberjack sports sponsors and hope you'll do the same. Without them, these broadcasts wouldn't be possible. Now for the countdown to tip-off with Tim Parrish, and go Lumberjack! And welcome, Lumberjack fans. Tim Parrish back here at Lumberjack Gymnasium as we get set for the final home game of the year for the Lumberjacks. Could be the final game of the year, depending on how things go this evening. This is the final game of the district tournament, and it is obviously a loser-out competition. It's going to be featuring the number 2 seeded Lumberjacks against the number 3 seeded Kellogg Wildcats in a rematch from the first round of the district tournament, where Kellogg came into St. Mary's and defeated St. Mary's and kept St. Mary's from kept St. Mary's from having that chance to earn the 11th straight district title. So there's been a changing of the guard, so to speak, as far as district champions. St. Mary's has seen their 10-year streak of district titles come to an end, sadly, and the Orfino Maniacs picked up the district championship game up in Kellogg last night. So the Orfino Maniacs are getting themselves ready for a trip to the state tournament, and the Lumberjacks are hoping to get a win here tonight and continue keep their hopes alive of making it down to that state tournament as well. If St. Mary's wins tonight, they would be traveling up to Prairie on Saturday to take on the Marcine. I forget. I never did look up the Marcine mascot, but that's who they would go play, the number 3 seed out of District 3. So that's where we're at as far as this district tournament is concerned. St. Mary's taken the long way around this year to try to get to that state tournament. And, hey, if St. Mary's makes it all the way and gets to that state tournament, you never know. You could see one of those Cinderella-type stories where not the lowest seeded team in the tournament, but one of the lower seeded teams can come through and maybe make a little bit of noise at state. So, different opportunity for St. Mary's. St. Mary's has gone down to state several years being, top 3, top 4, top 2 in the state. Last year they went down, I think, as number 8 in the state. And last year they actually have the opportunity to not be that last seed if they make it down there, depending on the other teams. And we kind of have a little bit of a breakdown of how that could look, and we'll give you that as we go through our countdown to tip-off. But that's where we're at. This is the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more live from Lumberjack Gymnasium.
Show your spirit and unleash your school colors with a debit MasterCard from P1 FCU. With our exclusive high school and college design, you can represent your school with pride. To join the P1 FCU Mascot Madness, visit P1FCU.org to see all our designs. P1 FCU, a Pacific Northwest original since 1938. Insured by NCUA.
Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch, breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a Lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary's.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? You need some trees or brush removed in preparation for the home or shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Idaho. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the IHSAA and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Well, well, well. Are you in need of a reputable, experienced, and knowledgeable well drilling and pump company? Look no further than Interstate Drilling and Pump. Interstate Drilling and Pump drills new wells, deepens existing wells, installs and repairs pumps, and does well testing both for water quality and gallons per minute. Interstate Drilling and Pump has 24-plus years of experience and serves from Moscow to Rathdrum and the Silver Valley. Well, what are you waiting for? Get on their schedule today. That's Interstate Drilling and Pump, 208-245-5101. 208-245-5101, Interstate Drilling and Pump.
Tax time is here again. I know. It's not your favorite. But at H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they can make sure your return gets done right. It's not just about numbers, boxes, and forms. It's about personal care. So you get every credit and deduction you deserve. And with an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
Janelle Tim Parrish here at Lumberjack Gymnasium. Potlatch's #1 federal credit union countdown to tip-off as the Lumberjacks get set to take on the Kellogg Wildcats in the final game of the district tournament. And again, loser out. The winner will go to play Marsing in Prairie High School up in Cottonwood on Saturday. Take a quick look at the bracket for the 3A District 1-2 district tournament. It all started back on the 21st. Orofino defeated Grangeville in a play-in game, a play-in to the district tournament. That puts St. Mary or Priest River taking on Orofino in game 2. St. Mary's hosting Kellogg in game 3. Orofino, I guess you could, well, they basically upset the Orofino Mania or the Priest River Spartans 53-51 on their home floor, and that put them into the district championship game. And St. Mary's and Kellogg battled here in St. Mary's, and Kellogg had a better night. We'll get into their stats from that night in a little bit, but Kellogg comes away with the 10-point victory. They led by as much as 15 at the half, and it was Kellogg 53, St. Mary's 43. That puts St. Mary's into game 4 in a loser-out contest up in Priest River last night, and that put Kellogg into the district championship game against Orofino in Kellogg. In that district championship game, Orofino led by as many as 20 early on, and Kellogg able to cut it down and get it close, but was not able to overcome that deficit. It's really tough sometimes. I mean, you have teams that can do it. St. Mary's has done it. Kellogg, I'm sure, has done it. But when you're 15 points down or 20 points down at a certain point, it is really hard to have enough of a run to cut that lead down to, let's say, 6, 7, 5 points. And then you've still got to limit their good opportunities and get some steals and take advantage of their turnovers and stuff to complete the comeback. So to be able to bring it back to as close as Kellogg did is a great show. But for any time you're down that much, it is really hard. St. Mary's did it once at state, I think 3 years ago. And I think it was in the semifinal game. St. Mary's was down by, I think, 15 or 20 going into the half. St. Mary's came back out in that game, and they actually took the lead with very little time left to go in the fourth. But I forget who we were playing that year. But the other team was able to get a little bit of a run together, put some points on the board, and keep it away from St. Mary's. But it is possible to come back from those kind of deficits. But it takes some buckled-down defense and some shots to keep falling for you in order to make that happen, and some good rebounding, not giving teams second-chance opportunities. So that's kind of like what St. Mary's had happen to them here when Kellogg played them here just a couple of days ago. And St. Mary's got down by 15, and it's just sometimes pretty hard to come back from that deficit. So that puts us here tonight. Well, St. Mary's then went up to Priest River last night, maybe one of the best games I've seen the Lumberjacks play, as they at a back and forth ball game. Man, we'll go over that game in a little bit too, but a lot of lead changes, a lot of ties. St. Mary's able to squeak out the win 65-61 against the very tough Priest River squad, and that eliminated the Priest River Spartans from district play. So that brings us to tonight. St. Mary's, Kellogg doing battle here at Lumberjack Gymnasium. The winner will go on to play Marcine in a play-in game, and the loser will go home and get ready for baseball season. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with more of the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union Countdown to tip-off after this. Martin Holmes, your Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's, is a proud Lumberjack supporter because they're her hometown team. When it comes to insurance, that's also one reason so many people in St. Mary's choose Farm Bureau insurance. They have a complete line of insurance products, including auto, home, commercial, and life, plus they have great customer service and competitive rates. And they're also a local company with local agents right here in St. Mary's. So let's hear it for our hometown team. Contact Janelle Martin Holmes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's at 105 North 8th Street, St. Mary's.
Right now at Les Schwab, it's the deal you've been waiting for. The Score More sales event. Save up to $160 instantly on a wide selection of 4 tires and 4 wheels. Plus, every tire is covered by America's best tire warranty. 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Just one more way you'll get more from less. Stop by the store or find your tires at leschwab.com. Limited time offer while supplies last. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
Larry's Truck Repair and Sales in St. Mary's is a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports. Larry's Truck Repair and Sales is actually much more than the name says. Not up and sell center for your big rig needs, whether it's a log truck or a dump truck. Larry's Truck Repair and Sales can get you back on the road. Larry's Truck Repair also offers trucking, pit run rock, dirt work, asphalt paving, and steel coating. You could say Larry is a jack of all trades. Larry's Truck Repair and Sales located at 489 West Meadowhurst Road in St. Mary's. Give them a call at 208-582-0556. Larry's Truck Repair and Sales.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our communities. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those Lumberjacks.
Any adventure, any task, anytime. There's a Yamaha utility ATV for any ride and any rider. See the full lineup at St. Mary's Dawn Cycle. Adventure seekers can start with the trail-tested capability and comfort of the Yamaha Grizzly lineup. For the ultimate in mid-size ATV performance, check out the Yamaha Kodiak 450. And for those who mix work and pleasure, the Yamaha Kodiak 700 line devours chores and leaves room for adventure. Find your utility ATV at St. Mary's Dawn Cycle or YamahaMotorsports.com. ATVs are recommended for use only by riders aged 16 years and older. ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. For safety and training information, see your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler dropped in the toilet to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goals. Hughes Ace Hardware is the place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time. Tim Parrish here at Lumberjack Gymnasium as it's the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union Countdown to tip-off as your Lumberjacks get set to take on the Kellogg Wildcats in district tournament action. And taking a look at that last game up in Priest River, that game featured 8 ties last night and 15 lead changes. That just kind of goes to show that this was a battle all night long. St. Mary's led by as much as 8 at one point. Priest River led by as much as 5. Neither team really to stretch that lead out any more than that in the contest. St. Mary's kind of showed what they're capable of, and I hope St. Mary's kind of looks at that and says, man, we're capable of a lot more than what we think we are. And just by saying, I think it's one of the best shooting nights the Lumberjacks have had this year, and they had to do that well because Priest River is a very good shooting team as well. And just to showcase that, in the 2-point category last night, Priest River shot 62%. St. Mary's shot 48%. St. Mary's was able to gain an edge from the free throw line and from the 3-point line, as St. Mary's shot 41% from 3-point range and Priest River was 20%. Charity stripes, St. Mary's was 74%, Priest River was 54%. So in those couple of extra categories, Priest River was able to stay close, and like I said, took the lead for quite a while as well, but with that 62% shooting from 2-point range, that really elevated and helped Priest River stay close. So if Priest River shoots about 48% from the 2-point range like St. Mary's does, and then St. Mary's outshoots them from the free throw line and the 3-point range, then maybe that score actually gets stretched out a bit and St. Mary's wins that by a little bit more. But in any case, it was a very good game last night, hard fought by both squads. Top scorer for the Lumberjacks was J.J. Yearout. He had 24 points. That's 2 nights in a row now that he's had 24 points. He scored 24 against Kellogg here in the first game of the district tournament. Isaiah Gustav had a pretty solid night with 14 points. Hayden DeFort had 8. Landon Ribrick, a nice night with 8 points. 6 points for Jackson Harold and 3 points for Jack Barta. 2 points for Trenton Ribrick. St. Mary's also, they lost the turnover points, I guess you could say. So St. Mary's turned the ball over 13 times, Priest River 10 times. Priest River scored 11 points off of St. Mary's turnovers. St. Mary's just 5 points. That's another category that helped keep Priest River close. They took advantage of St. Mary's mistakes, and St. Mary's did not take advantage as much of the Priest River mistakes. So that's just a quick rundown of those stats for you in that game last night. Like I said, very hard-fought game, and that brings me to tonight. So Kellogg, they got beat at home, so they're kind of hot. They are mad. They want to win this game tonight. They want to come in here and beat St. Mary's on their home court again, and they had the benefit of playing at home last night. No long trip. They got to go home fairly early, go to sleep, get a full night's rest. St. Mary's, on the other hand, they had to travel up to Orofino or to Priest River. Priest River, they got the win. They had the energy's high, the emotions are high. Hopefully the confidence is high coming into today's game. But they had that 2.5-hour bus ride back to St. Mary's. Probably got in town about 10:30 last night. Had to get home and get settled in and relax. And didn't get probably quite as good of a night of sleep as the Wildcats had. So it's kind of a highs and lows here. We're going to see which team, St. Mary's could come in here just with a overabundance of confidence. They could come out flying around, get on fire early. And Kellogg, they might have been able to sleep in their own beds and everything, but they are coming off of a loss where they're probably slightly disappointed, but still fired up. So it's going to be a good game. I guarantee it. It always is between these two teams. Both teams are going to want to come out and exert their will early and try to take a lead. So it's going to be a fun one. We're going to take another break. We'll come back with more of the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union Countdown to tip-off. We'll take a look at the overall 3A brackets as of now.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to savings, but it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the hot deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to savings.
Jack Fuel Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chip, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses. And most importantly, people. Jack Fuel Trucking believes in the responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, if you take a close look, those aren't just chips. They're an entire community. Jack Fuel Trucking.
Hugh and Margie Gannon of St. Mary's are proud to support the Lumberjacks and this Lumberjack sports broadcast. The Gannons want to wish the Lumberjacks the best of luck this sports season and want you to know that they are proud of you. The Gannons say, "Go Lumberjacks!"
Do you need help finding that perfect gift? Looking for that personalized touch? Come to Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary's and let us fill your balloons. Not only does Jack's carry all of your gift and party supplies, but we're here to serve you with all your personal care items. Come in and let our personal care experts help you find just what you need from our wide selection. If we don't have it, we can get it. Plan your party at Jack's Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, where you'll receive personalized service and attention.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Idaho. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Benawa, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work? M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric. Tim Parrish back here. We are here at Lumberjack Gymnasium as your St. Mary's Lumberjacks getting set to take on the Kellogg Wildcats. We're about 20 minutes away from game time. Lumberjacks are waiting patiently over here at their locker room to come out onto the court to, I guess, their warm-up music. And they're going to start getting their warm-up underway. Kellogg is waiting down here as well to come out for their warm-up, or at least they will be. And here we go. St. Mary's coming out on the floor as we speak. They'll start their warm-ups down here on the far side of the floor. And now let's take a look at the 3A district, or the 3A we're going to look at the 3A district tournaments, where they are and who's made it to state already. So District 1-2, we know that Orofino, the number 4 seed in our district, and 15th in Max Preps, is the district champion. They are directly into the state tournament next week. Now you've got St. Mary's and Kellogg battling for a spot to go to the play-in game for a chance to make it to state. That play-in game will be on Saturday at Cottonwood at Prairie High School, taking on Marcine. In the District 3, number 3 New Plymouth is the district champion. Number 1 Ambrose is the runner-up in that district. New Plymouth 8 in the Max Preps ranking. Ambrose 5th. Both of those teams will go to state. And number 6 Marcine will be in a play-in game with one of these two teams this week. In District 4 and 5, Wendell is the district champion. Soda Springs is the runner-up. Both of those teams are going to make their way to the state tournament. The number 1 team in that district and the number 1 team in the state, Declo, is fighting for a place at state. They are in a play-in game. They will be playing, I believe it's going to be against West Jefferson in their play-in game. West Jefferson out of District 6. Number 2 team in the state out of District 4 and 5, they were the number 2 team overall in 3A this year. Westside, they were eliminated from their district tournament. They are not making it to the state tournament. That's going to be the first time in a while, I think, that Westside hasn't made it down into that tournament. Over in District 6, Firth is the district champion. West Jefferson is the runner-up. Firth into the state tournament directly, and West Jefferson again playing in the play-in game. They're going to be playing against Declo in that play-in game. So that's a look at the different district tournaments and the brackets, how they have gone. When we come back, we'll kind of go over currently my interpretation of what the state tournament looks like at the moment with the teams that are in for now. So we'll do that after we come back with more of the Potlatch number 1 Federal Credit Union's countdown to tip-off. For all of your area high school sports schedules, updates, and recaps, including Lakeside, Kootenai, and of course, St. Mary's High School. Pick up your copy of the St. Mary's Gazette Record every Wednesday. Not only will they have game recaps and highlights for area high school sports action, but local news and information. St. Mary's Gazette Record, pick up a copy today. Country Meats, formerly Scheffelmeyer's, is a proud supporter of Lumberjack Sports. Country Meats offers retail meats as well as custom processing of your farm-raised animals. Country Meats has a retail shop in Harrison currently open on Saturdays, or stop by their main shop at 18500 South Lane Road in Cataldo. Check out Country Meats' website, countrymeatsid.com, and follow them on Facebook for updates on hours and special offers. That's Country Meats, formerly Scheffelmeyer's, also proud supporters of the Benoit County Fair. When you need that morning pick-me-up before work or school, there's one place that comes to mind. It's a place that loves our community, the St. Mary's Lumberjacks, and all the local businesses and people in our village. Shift and Grind in St. Mary's is all about the community. Whether it's helping raise money for the Booster Club or for a family in need, the Shift and Grind family are always ready to help. So be sure to stop by Shift and Grind for your caffeinated needs. Located at 132 First Street in St. Mary's, Shift and Grind says, go Lumberjack!
If you know which side of a saw cuts wood, and if you can hammer a nail, you can do it yourself. Carpentry, construction, finishing, or framing, around here, you've got it made. You've got 10th Street Lumber. At 10th Street Lumber, we have the answers to your building and repair project questions. Every day, 10th Street Lumber helps homeowners get quality results. For lumber, blocks, power tools, fixtures, everything you need for a professional job. Don't pick up a nail until you shop 10th Street Lumber. 10th Street Lumber on the corner of 10th and Railroad Avenue in St. Mary.
Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oaks at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oaks a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255.
Fall is coming, and of course, cold weather. Now's the time to stock up on a few things. XXX Feeds has magnetic wood pellets in stock, and it's never too early to be ready for the cold weather. XXX Feeds also has alfalfa in stock as well as straw. And if you have some four-legged woodland friends that look a little hungry, XXX Feeds can keep you loaded up on deer feed and deer blocks. Don't wait until the last minute. Stop by XXX Feeds in St. Mary's today.
And we are back. Tim Parrish here at Lumberjack Gymnasium. It's district tournament time. Lumberjacks and Wildcats doing battle here this evening. Quick little update, XXX Feed. Also, it's about that time of the year where you need to order your chickens. If you want chickens for 4-H, or I think chickens in general, you need to stop by and see the fine folks at XXX Feed and get on their list. So we've talked about the district tournament. We've talked about the district tournaments around the state for 3A. Now we'll look at the Max Preps rankings and kind of how the bracket looks like it's filled out at the moment with the teams that are into the state tournament. So your number one seed at the moment looks like, if I'm correct, would be Firth. The number 2 team would be Wendell. The number 3 team would be Ambrose. Soda Springs would be number 4. New Plymouth, number 5. The 6 and 7 slots are not filled just yet. And Orofino would be number 8. I think Orofino would be number 8 no matter what in this the way this is set up at the moment. Now, if St. Mary's was to make it in with the setup like this, St. Mary's would be that number 6 seed, I do believe. Now, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they'd be that number 6 seed, and they would match up against Ambrose in round 1 or in their first game of the playoffs at state. Now, I'm not getting too far ahead of themselves, just kind of giving an idea of how this shakes out. If Declo beats West Jefferson in the play-in game, then Declo is the number 1 team in the state. So that would, in essence, that would shuffle those top 5 down, and then it would change up. Now, that's where I get kind of confused at, because there's not enough spots on there if you add Declo into the mix, winning theirs. Actually, I guess there is. So that would knock out West Jefferson. and that would put Declo, because the last two remaining spots is the ones that St. Mary's could take and the one that Declo and them could take. So yeah, so that would put Declo up top. They would move everybody down, and St. Mary's, if they won tonight and played against Marcine and beat them, then St. Mary's would be that number 7 seed, and they would play first in round 1 of the playoffs, or their round 1 of the playoffs. If Kellogg was to win, Kellogg is ranked 3rd, and it just kind of changed. Or no, what is Kellogg ranked in the state? 12th. So it'd probably stay pretty close to the same. Kellogg would be playing probably in that number 7 spot in the tournament. If Marcine won, I think it'd be about. I think if Marcine won, I think it would bump Orfino up one, or no? Or nope, Orfino would stay where they're at, because Marcine is ranked 14th in Max Preps. Orfino's 15th. So the 6 and 7 spots are what are open currently, unless Declo wins and takes that number 1 spot in the number 1 seed. So I may have confused everybody with what I said there. I hope not too bad, but just trying to get some things out there. You know, just let's just put it this way: if St. Mary's makes it to state, we will be either the 6 or 7 seed and playing the 2 or 3 seed in round 1. So it'll be Ambrose or like Firth or Wendell, one of those teams up there. So that is that. Now, let's take a quick look at the other teams in our area. Lakeside, they are playing Genesis Prep tonight at 7 p.m. at North Idaho College for their district championship and for the opportunity to go to the state tournament. Lakeside has beat Genesis Prep twice in the regular season by a pretty hefty margin, but that sometimes doesn't mean nothing when you get to these nights. So you got to play the games to find out. But Lakeside, I'm sure, the favorite in that one. And for the Kootenai Warriors, they're playing tonight. They're taking on Coeur de Christ Academy at 5:30 at NIC. That game is actually underway. And again, kind of the same thing. Coeur de Christ has beat Kootenai twice by a pretty big margin. Again, anything can happen, but Coeur de Christ probably the favorite. I was doing some other research. Lapway is not making a return to defend their state title from last year. The Lapway boys got knocked out of contention. Kendrick is on the state, and Camia, they were the district champion for that district for 2A, and Camia and Logos are going to be playing to see who goes to the play-in game for them. Now for a look at wrestling and cheer, we want to wish the wrestlers, Lumberjacks, the Wildcat wrestlers, the Lumberjack wrestlers, and the Lumberjack cheer team good luck down at state as they're all headed down for the state tournament. We have a list of names for both St. Mary's and Kellogg for those guys that have made it to state this year. First off, for the Lumberjacks, placed second in the district tournament here in wrestling, Gabe Halloran is making his way down to state. He was 5th in the district. Kelby Harvey was the champion. Jarrett Brebner was 2nd place. Dylan Hansen with a 5th place in his category. Amato Stewart placed 3rd. Zachary Zorro David is headed down as a champion in the 157-pound weight class. Aiden Yearout is heading down. Zach Peaches Stoughton is going on down to state. Kelton Allman, Russell Brousseau, and Chris Brousseau. So good luck to the Lumberjack wrestlers and the coaches. For the Kellogg Wildcats, they are taking 17 to state, I think it is, this year. I'm not going to go over weight classes. We're just going to go who made it. So Johnny Stovern is in. And Kevin Watson, Colton Story, Aiden Figueroa, Carson Hinkleman, Loudon White, Ricky Harrelson, Trevin Bush, Wyatt Story, Chase Scribner, Jackson Spry, Tanner Williams, Brady of Bergobi, Jace Haynes, John Brownfield, Andrew Lewis, Levi Brown, AJ Peak, Kyle Van Vliet, and Russell Fields, all headed to the state tournament for the Kellogg Wildcats in wrestling. The Wildcats were first in our district champions in wrestling. So once again, congratulations and good luck at state to the Lumberjack and Wildcat wrestlers. We'll take a quick break. We're going to recap last night's game. Oh, nope, I recapped last night's game already. We're going to recap the last game with Kellogg when we come back.
It's the kid in grade school who paints their face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Idaho so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Can you hear me now? For people suffering from hearing loss, there is no humor in that statement. Let Paradigm Hearing Center in St. Mary's help. With nearly a decade in the hearing healthcare industry, Paradigm Hearing Center in St. Mary's is ready to help. From hearing evaluations to custom ear molds and everything in between, trust the professionals at Paradigm Hearing Center in St. Mary's. Call them today to schedule a comprehensive hearing evaluation at 208-582-2600. That's 208-582-2600. Paradigm Hearing Center, shifting the future of hearing health.
St. Mary's Realty is a St. Mary's icon. Why? Because they are a team. They work for you. And they've been a team for many years. Whether you are buying your first home, looking for a recreational cabin, or selling your current home, St. Mary's Realty puts their team on it for you. So stop in or give them a call today at 245-4502 and let their team be your team. That's St. Mary's Realty at 726 Main Avenue, St. Mary's.
Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat, located next to Harvest Foods in St. Mary's. Open 24 hours, we have washers and dryers of all sizes to get your laundry done quickly. If you'd like to get your laundry done in less than 5 minutes, take advantage of our drop-off laundry service where we wash, dry, and fold it for you. While you do your laundry, be sure to take advantage of our touchless automatic car wash, which has that great undercarriage spray to get the grime off. Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat can be found at riverbendbubbles.com or call 208-582-4844.
Whistle Stop Coffee and More has come a long way from the little shop on Railroad Avenue. How far? Not only did they upgrade their Railroad Avenue location, they added a second location. That second location for Whistle Stop Coffee and More is on 313 St. Joe River Road. Both locations offer tasty drinks of coffee, Red Bull, or Lotus Energy, and food options, from acai bowls to cookies and delicious bagel sandwiches. Whistle Stop Coffee and More is the perfect stop for a quick bite and a drink on your way to work or school. Whistle Stop Coffee and More in St. Mary's. And we're back, and we're going to now kind of push through the rest of our pregame. I'm going to skip the last game that we played against Kellogg stats-wise. We'll just look at the overall meetings between these two teams this year. 3 games so far. St. Mary's 2-1 to the Wildcats. Both teams shooting very close to the same from two-point range. 44% for St. Mary's, 42% for the Wildcats. Kellogg out shooting St. Mary's from beyond the arc, 34% to 26%. Overall field goal percentage, really close. St. Mary's 37%, Wildcats 38%. Free throw shooting, Lumberjacks have the edge there at 64%, Kellogg 59%. In the rebounding categories, you've got 21 roughly for the Lumberjacks, 31 left roughly for St. Mary's per game, 24 for Kellogg. Turnovers, both teams averaging 18 turnovers in 3 games against each other. Assists, 7 for St. Mary's per game, 8 for the Wildcats. Steals, St. Mary's is averaging 11 against the Wildcats. Kellogg averaging 7. And points off turnovers, St. Mary's averaging 8, Kellogg averaging 9. Other numbers here, individually for Kellogg, their leading scorer against St. Mary's, Drayden Taylor, averaging around 12 points per game. 7 points per game for Radley McDonald, Porter Lewis averaging 6. Ty Cheney averaging 5, Evan Vendasius 5, Brody Robinson 5, and that is Caden Honorlaw about 3 points per game against St. Mary's. So it doesn't happen a whole lot. There's been a few times where teams have played each other 4 times in a season, and Kellogg and St. Mary's actually played 4 times in the 22-23 season. They played 3 times in the 2 in regular season. They played the 1 time in districts, and then they played each other at the state tournament in the 3rd place game. In the 18-19 season, St. Mary's and Grangeville played each other 5 times in 1 season. That is a very, very large number of games against each other. St. Mary's and Kellogg in 3 games, they've had 9 lead changes and 6 ties in the matchup between each other going through the 3 games this season so far. So this is it. We are we're about 2 minutes away from the beginning of this game, and I'm trying to see. I've got to talk to Miss Wickard and find out what time the NFHS network camera is scheduled to turn on. I would have thought that they would probably put like a 5 or 10 minute buffer on it for it to go live in these games like tonight, but it doesn't show that it is live just yet. It might come on right at 6 o'clock for all I know. But it would be nice with us providing the coverage and the play-by-play into the camera to maybe have it come on earlier for basketball single games and football single games to get our a little bit of our pregame in there with it and to know what time that's going to come on. So we're going to have a little discussion maybe to see if there's a possibility to do that for next season. It won't matter for when you have a JV varsity game or a quad game because they basically just run into each other when it switches from one JV to the next JV to the varsity to the next varsity or however they're set up. So it won't matter when there's games like that, but on a night like tonight where there's one game, it'd be kind of nice to have it kick on about 15 to 20 minutes earlier to pick up some of our pregame information for those out there that are wanting to watch it on the NFHS network camera. Anyways, both teams at their benches, huddling up with their coaches. We're getting ready for starting lineups. And real quickly, the Country Fair in St. Mary's, they have a bunch of new hats in. They also have all the stuff you need to get ready for baseball, softball, Little League, T-ball, all of that. If you need anything, stop by the Country Fair Main Street in St. Mary's. Coach Brian Chase says, come on in. They'll get you suited up for the spring sports season.
Does your furry friend need a bath? Don't want to deal with the hassle and the mess from bathing your furry friend? Make an appointment with Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop today. Barks and Bubbles, located at 402 North 10th Street in St. Mary's, will have your furry friend looking and feeling like $1 million in no time. And guess what? No mess at home, no scratches, and no getting soaked from head to toe. Let Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop handle the work. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop also offers pet boarding. Call for an appointment today at 208-245-5755. That's 208-245-5755. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop in St. Mary's. St. Joe Potty Huts in St. Mary's is a proud Lumberjack supporter. St. Joe Potty Huts is a portable restroom rental RV pump service in Benoit County, also serving Shoshone and Kootenai counties. So for your next large gathering, wedding, family reunion, birthday party, or maybe you're having a remodel done and you need some extra facilities, call St. Joe Potty Huts at 245-4887. 245-4887. St. Joe Potty Huts says, go Lumberjacks!
Show your spirit and unleash your school colors with a debit MasterCard from P1FCU. With our exclusive high school and college design, you can represent your school with pride. To join the P1FCU Mascot Madness, visit P1FCU.org to see all our designs. P1FCU, a Pacific Northwest original since 1938, insured by NCUA.
Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch, breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a Lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary's.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? You need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home, shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy Arbor and Site Clearing.
And we're back, and now we'll get you the starting lineups. First, for the Kellogg Wildcats, it'll be the number 1 of Brody Robinson, the number 5 of Radley McDonald, the number 10 of Drayden Taylor, the number 21 of Porter Lewis, and the number 24 of Ty Cheney. Wildcats are coached by Mike Martin. Now the starting lineup for your St. Mary's Lumberjack. We'll have the number 3, 5'7" junior guard, Jack Barda. The number 4 of 6'2" junior guard, J.J. Yearout. The number 5 of 6'2" junior guard, Isaiah Gustav. As sophomore, the 6'3" sophomore post, number 21, Landon Ribrick. And Landon's older brother, a senior, 6'7" post, number 44, Trenton Ribrick. Lumberjacks are coached by Brian Chase. And he's got a bunch of guys down there assisting him. We want to welcome those in on the NFHS Network camera, which I just popped up for us and is online. So I'd like to get that NFHS Network camera on a little bit earlier for games like this one, just so that we can get some of our pregame in there on that. Maybe pull in a few listeners or watchers a little bit earlier to catch the pregame action. And St. Mary's actually swaps out their starters. It might be an honorary, well, we got 2 seniors, so I think what it might have been like an honorary start for, I'm not sure. Maybe there's just a mix-up. But anyway, so you had Trenton Ribrick announced as the starter, and then Hayden DeFort goes out as the starter. They're kind of laughing down there, so maybe there was a oopsie. It'll be Cheney going up against Yearout, and the Wildcats win the opening toss. Wildcats in the black with purple numbers. They're going right to left on your radio dial. Lumberjacks in the green or white and green, they'll be going left to right. Kellogg with the ball up top, swinging it to the right side. Taylor. St. Mary's can't let the Wildcats go off from three-point range like they did the other night. Kellogg went 7 for 7 in the first half. Out to the corner, back to the wing. Taylor directing traffic, 9 seconds on the shot clock. St. Mary's in the zone defense. Taylor gonna trigger the 3. It's short. Rebound goes to J.J. Yearout. And St. Mary's makes a mistake the other way. I think it's a turnover. I'm not sure if it's on Isaiah or JJ, but it's a turnover on St. Mary's. So you had some good defense, made Drayden Taylor take a good contested shot and got the rebound and threw the ball away. It's not the way you want to start for St. Mary's if you're on the offensive side. Cheney with the ball, gets it to Taylor. Taylor turns, little jump shot. It won't go in. JJ with another rebound for the Lumberjacks. St. Mary's needs to hold on to the ball this time. JJ with Taylor out on him. Orfino there's a lot of contact there, and the whistle comes in late, and there will be a foul call. JJ drives the right side of the block, and the crowd was already getting ready to come unglued as they were expecting that foul call, and they did get it. The foul goes against Cheney. It'll put Yearout to the free throw line. Yearout. Started off rough last night from the free throw line in Priest River. Missed his first 2, and here he misses his first free throw of the night. Second free throw as JJ takes a big deep breath down there. Shot on the way. That one is good. And the Lumberjacks with the first lead of the game, 1-0. Again, Kellogg plays a pretty good in-your-face defense against the Lumberjacks. St. Mary's kind of extending their defense out a little bit. You got the ball here on the near side to McDonald, left side of the floor. Now to the top of the key near the midcourt circle to Taylor. That ball is going to be out of bounds. I thought St. Mary's might have deflected it, but I think Taylor was expecting, I don't remember who it was up there, to move towards the timeline on the sideline, and he didn't, and Drayden threw that ball straight out of bounds. St. Mary's with the ball, leading 1-0. Early first period, ball into the short corner to Ribrick. Ribrick gets the ball out to Barda. Barda tries to get it to Ribrick. Ribrick can't hold on. Turnover St. Mary's. So a couple of both teams with a couple of turnovers here early on. 1-0 is the score. 6:23 to go. St. Mary's on top, first period. St. Mary's putting a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. Bringing it down is Robinson for Kellogg. Gets it across that midcourt circle. Gustav is going out on him. Looks to be a man defense now for St. Mary's. Taylor has the ball up top. Back to the corner. Three-pointer on the way by Robinson. Off the iron. No good. No whistle. And And I think we're going to get a foul on the three-point shot, and that might go, I think that's going to go against JJ. So Year Out picks up his first foul. This is going to send Brody Robinson to the free throw line. He is perfect against the Lumberjacks from the charity stripe. He was 2 for 2. He's only been to the free throw line once. First free throw is no good. He's got 3 opportunities to tie it up or take the lead. 2 with 2 left after missing that first one. That second free throw will fall in. I'm not going to put a tie or lead change just yet. We'll call it a lead change. We'll call it a tie now, and barring this next free throw, we'll see what happens. Next free throw. That one's going to roll in as well, and we do have our first lead change. Kellogg leads by 1, 2-1. And a steal by the Wildcats. Gustav turns the ball over. 2-1 Kellogg. Robinson drives lane, kicks it out. Corner 3 from Lewis. Back of the iron, it won't go in. Rebound goes to Landon Ribrick. Lumberjacks push it ahead. They look to Hayden DeFord underneath. Hayden has the ball stripped out of his hands. Good defense by Kellogg down in the paint because DeFord was going to go up with it, and I think it was Ty Cheney swiping it out of his hands down there inside. Trenton Ribrick's going to go in. Hayden DeFort comes out for a breather. 5:38 to go first period. 2-1, Kellogg leads. Almost 3 minutes gone, only 3 points scored. Both teams playing some pretty stubborn defense at the moment. Up to Ribrick. Trenton hands it off to JJ. JJ, deep 3. Knocked down a couple of them. Priest River knocks down another one. Trenton Ribrick with the assist. And we have a lead change. St. Mary's lead by 2. And we're going to get a double dribble the other way called on Radley McDonald down here on the near sideline. So the Wildcats will turn it over. 5:19 to go first period. 4-2 St. Mary's with the lead over Kellogg. Jack Barta to trigger it in from side court. Into JJ. JJ right back to Barta. Back to Year Out. They're just playing catch, getting it across the timeline as the Wildcats have their defense extended up that timeline. Now they're going to trap Barta on the sideline. Barta tries to... Barta tried to bounce it off of Cheney's legs, and he did, but it bounced off of Barta afterwards. He tried to collect it before it went out of bounds, but he was standing out of bounds. So a turnover by St. Mary's. Those cutesy plays are fun when they work, but they don't work all the time. Kellogg has it, right wing, McDonald, now to Cheney. Cheney up to the top of the key, swings it over to Lewis. Lewis gets tripped up on his own, falls down, is able to maintain where he doesn't get called for any kind of a travel. Driving the lane is Robinson. Shot is no good on the layup. Trenton Ribrick with the rebound, and Ribrick will be fouled. That foul, scoreboard just shut off on us. That foul, I think, Hayden DeFort checks it. I think that foul went against, I think it might have been against Radley. It was. Oops. It was Radley McDonald's first foul. Second foul for Kellogg. 4:42 to go in the first. 4-2 St. Mary's leads. Again, Kellogg bringing that, looks like to be a zone defense, out into the backcourt. St. Mary's along the sideline. Another foul going to be called there is Drayden Taylor is going to get called for it as Barta gets bumped to the ground over there. Drayden kind of got up like, want to know what he did wrong. I didn't quite see it. They're going to get a nice entry pass into Isaiah Gustav, and Gustav puts it up and good. Assist from J.J. Year Out. 6-2, St. Mary's lead is 4. Kellogg driving the other way. Cheney, right side, trying to get it inside to Taylor. Going to get a deflection by DeFort. And the ball will stay with the Wildcats. Coming in for St. Mary's is Brock Barta. Checking out is Jack Barta. And now the ref is going over. I'm not sure what they've got something they're trying to straighten out of. I'm not sure exactly what it is just yet. No, actually that foul went against Porter Lewis, not Radley McDonald. So there's something going on down there with, oh, okay, I see. They've got Drayden out, and they don't want to sub him, I guess, so they're getting him taped up again. He had the same issue in the last game where he must have had a little bit of blood on that, just below that right knee. So they get him wrapped up and back into the game. Kellogg will inbound from baseline. Drayden to trigger it in. Looking. He's going to go all the way. No, he's Cheney right at the low post. That shot's going to be blocked by Ribrick and rebounded by Ribrick. Lumberjacks have it. Gustav to Barta. Brock Barta, three-pointer on the way. He's been kind of cold the last couple of nights. Trenton Ribrick with the rebound on the miss from Barta. I'm really looking forward to watching sophomore Landon Ribrick develop as his career goes on. He's been doing very well right now. Gustav to Year Out, a little head fake. Gets Taylor up off his feet, steps to the left, and knocks down the three-pointer. Nice move by J.J. Year Out. 9-2, St. Mary's lead. Taylor working on a couple of Lumberjacks. Stops between the circles, gets it over to Cheney. Cheney into the paint, spins around Ribrick, and Ribrick with another blocked shot. And the ball is going to go over to St. Mary's. Going to get a timeout taken by Coach Mike Martin for the Wildcats. It's 9-2. St. Mary's on top. We'll be back.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Idaho. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the IHSAA and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Well, well, well. Are you in need of a reputable, experienced, and knowledgeable well drilling and pump company? Look no further than Interstate Drilling and Pump. Interstate Drilling and Pump drills new wells, deepens existing wells, installs and repairs pumps, and does well testing both for water quality and gallons per minute. Interstate Drilling and Pump has 24-plus years of experience and serves from Moscow to Rathdrum and the Silver Valley. Well, what are you waiting for? Get on their schedule today. That's Interstate Drilling and Pump, 208-245-5101. 208-245-5101, Interstate Drilling and Pump.
And we are back. St. Mary's will inbound after the Wildcat timeout. Wildcats changing up a little bit of a defense. Actually, it's kind of that same defense. They've gotten some pressure in the backcourt. Jackson Harold is into the game for the Lumberjacks. Trying to see who is out. I think Gustav is getting a breather. Out to Barta up top. That's Brock. He has it working near the midcourt circle. Wildcats look to be in like a 2-3 zone. Gear out on the right side. Back to Brock Barta. Brock directing traffic. 10 on the shot clock. Over to Harold. Now to Year Out. Year Out's going to drive. Pulls up for the jump shot. It won't go in. St. Mary's trying to get that rebound. Can't quite get it. Rebound to the Wildcats. Taylor drives from the right side. Guarded by DeFort. Back out. Three-pointer on the way by Lewis. It's off the mark. Rebound to Brock Barta. And I think they're going to call, I think they call it a jump ball, and St. Mary's will retain the possession. Gustav checks in. Trenton Ribrick checks in. St. Mary's with a 9-2 lead. Getting it out to Gustav. Gustav gets an open look at three. It's good. Nothing but net from the left side by Isaiah Gustav, and another assist for J.J. Year Out. 12-2. St. Mary's up by 10 in the first period. Only 2 buckets, only 2 points for the Wildcats coming from the free throw line so far. Brody Robinson to Drayden Taylor. Taylor working left side, guarded by Gustav. Spins around him, drives all the way down. Going to get a foul call against St. Mary's. That'll go against Ribrick. Going to call a blocking foul, and they're going to say it was on the shot as well. So that'll send Taylor to the free throw line. Drayden, 31% from the free throw line versus the Lumberjack. So he has not shot that well from the charity stripe. He does make that first one. 12-3, St. Mary's with a 9-point lead. Second free throw on the way, and he's going to miss the second one. Kellogg with the rebound, though. Wildcats have the ball up top. Robinson directing traffic. Mendesius cutting. Doesn't get open enough. They get it out to Tristan Baker. Baker's going to put up a shot. No good. The rebound goes to Brock Barta. St. Mary's pushes it down the floor. Minute 53 to go in the first period. 12-3, St. Mary's with the lead. Brock Barta, right wing. Takes it gets it over to the year out. Left side of the floor. The year out's going to try to drive. Gets denied by Taylor. Back over to Jackson Harold. Now to Barta. Over to JJ. JJ head fake. Goes around Taylor. Shot is up. It's short. JJ with his rebound. And he'll get fouled as he goes for that second shot. And it'll send him to the free throw line. That foul's against Brody Robinson. That'll be his first. Fourth team foul for the Wildcats. JJ, I think he's 1 for 2 so far tonight. It's been all JJ and Isaiah in this first quarter. First free throw's up and good. I think it was Robinson and Porter Lewis checking back in for the Wildcats. Kean Garcia looking to check in for some action. Year out will line up the next shot. On the way, it's up and good. Kean Garcia, the sophomore, going to come in and give Year out a breather. Year out with 9 points so far. Kean Garcia, or Isaiah Gustav with 5. That's only 2 Lumberjacks so far to score. Porter Lewis loses that ball for a second. Good defense by St. Mary's. He's able to gather it up. Luckily, he didn't cross back over into the backcourt. Going to get Taylor getting a little bit of room. He's going to put up a three. No good. Rebound to the Wildcats. And a foul against St. Mary's. And Kean Garcia will get the foul called against him. Jack Barta going to come back out. Landon Ribrick back in for the Jacks. 1:11 to go first period. It's an 11-point lead for the Lumberjacks. Largest lead they've had of tonight. Again, Kellogg's only points from the free throw line so far. Driving is McDonald. Nice little spin move. Can't get the shot to fall for him. Got his own rebound, though. Going to get it to Robinson. His shot won't go. DeFort pulls down the board for the Lumberjacks, and St. Mary's back on the attack with 53 seconds on the clock. Jack Barta has the ball up top, directing traffic for St. Mary's. Wildcats kind of come out and force the issue a little bit. Gets it over to Gustav. Gustav right side to Garcia. Garcia back up to Gustav. Gustav to DeFort. Now back out to Garcia. 11 seconds on the shot clock. That ball is going to be almost deflected out of bounds. St. Mary's comes up with it. They get it to Landon Ribrick. Short corner shot, no good. Rebound to the Wildcats. Taylor coming the other way, trying to work against DeFort. Gets around him. Gets Rib up off his feet, and Rib will get called for the foul. Coach Chase getting on his guys a little bit, saying to be a little bit more in control defensively there. Don't fall for that head fake from Taylor. Wildcats back to the free throw line. Their 3 points in the first period have come from the charity stripe. I'm going to take a look at the break and see how many shots they've taken from the floor. Misses the first free throw to Taylor. He's 1 for 3 from the free throw line. Both teams with 4 fouls. Taylor's second free throw on the way. That one will be good. JJ Year out going to come back in. Kean Garcia comes out. 14-4. St. Mary's lead is 10. Jack Barta controls it for the Lumberjacks. Takes it across the timeline. St. Mary's going to play for that last shot. Kellogg going to put a little bit of pressure out there. Cross-court pass to Year out. Year out. Going to try to get some room. Takes the contested three. Leaves that short. Gustav there for the rebound, and he puts it up and good. I would call that an assist or a pass, but it wasn't. It was a three-pointer by JJ. The clock comes to an end for the first period. St. Mary's 16, the Wildcats 4. We'll be back.
Tax time is here again. I know. It's not your favorite. But at H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they can make sure your return gets done right. It's not just about numbers, boxes, and forms. It's about personal care. So you get every credit and deduction you deserve. And with an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
Janelle Martin Holmes, your Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's, is a proud Lumberjack supporter because they're her hometown team. When it comes to insurance, that's also one reason so many people in St. Mary's choose Farm Bureau insurance. They have a complete line of insurance products, including auto, home, commercial, and life, plus they have great customer service and competitive rates. And they're also a local company with local agents right here in St. Mary's. So let's hear it for our hometown team. Contact Janelle Martin Holmes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's at 105 North 8th Street, St. Mary's.
And we are back, trying to get my lineup correct here. There we go. Lumberjacks have the ball and a foul over there away from the ball. Or not away from the ball. They're going to get that one on JJ. His second foul. And Coach Chase going to pull JJ for a moment at least and put Jackson Harold in. First team foul on St. Mary's in the second quarter. Now Landon Ribrick having the ref talk to him a little bit. I think it might have been because of, I don't know. I wasn't looking, so I'm not sure. Kellogg will trigger it in from baseline. And St. Mary's almost probably forces a 5-second violation there, but Kellogg just able to get it in. They got it to Honorloff. Now up to the top, Lewis to McDonald, back to Lewis, around to Taylor. Taylor dribbles it off of his foot and out of bounds. Turnover on Kellogg. St. Mary's had 4 turnovers in the first quarter. Kellogg with just 2. So Kellogg was 0 for 7 from the 2-point range in the first quarter, 0 for 4 from 3-point line, and 0 for 11 in total in that first period of play. Kellogg deflects that ball out of bounds. He'll stay with St. Mary's. Honor Law comes out for the Wildcats. Checking back in is Brody Robinson. 16-4 St. Mary's leads early second period. Harold with the ball. Wildcats trying to get him trapped. Another deflection there by the Wildcats. 26 seconds left on the shot clock. St. Mary's has got to get it in the front court. Lumberjacks not breaking the press or breaking this trap very easily at the moment. Gustav has it. He's going to take it across. Wow, I didn't think. Oh, no. I think the ref was. Okay. The ref called a 10-sec, or I think a backcourt violation, but I think that resets every time he gets knocked out of bounds. He was. Said my bad and got the ball back, and St. Mary's will inbound. Coach Martin wanted an explanation. I don't know. My assumption would be if Kellogg deflects it out of bounds, it resets that clock in the backcourt if that's what they were thinking they were calling. I wouldn't think that it would not reset. Gustav has it. Oh, bad pass by Gustav. The Wildcats force the turnover. Bring it the other way, swinging it across the court, deflecting it out of bounds is Harold. They're going to look for, I think it's McDonald in the right corner. Harold got a hand on it, deflected that out of bounds. Defense for the Wildcats, they've changed something up a little bit. That's given St. Mary's a little bit of trouble here in the early second quarter. Kellogg inbounds it. Again, I think St. Mary's doing a good job defensively covering everybody on that inbound play. St. Mary's might get a inbounding violation here before this night's over. They got one against Priest River last night. Kellogg has it in the corner. Lewis almost steps out of bounds over there. Going to get a three-pointer on the way by Taylor. It won't go. Rebound goes to Ribrick. Gustav, double team, gets it out to Barta. Barta between the circles. Now to Harold. Harold picks up his dribble. Has it smacked out of his hands, and Harold can't regather it, and it gets knocked out of bounds. Brock Barta going to check in for Harold. 16-4 still the score. Nobody scored here in the second period so far. Minute and a half gone. Lumberjacks with the lead. Taylor has it. Taylor into the paint. Now out to McDonald. McDonald for three, and there's the first bucket for the Wildcats from the field. McDonald knocks down the three. An assist from Kellogg. 17-6. Lumberjacks have got to figure out the defense here against Kellogg and find what's going to work against it. They're going to get a three-pointer on the way from Ribrick, and he balls that one over the top of the rim. Rebound to the Wildcats. So Rib, I think he can shoot him, but he's not the one you want shooting those. They're going to get a travel call coming the other way on Kellogg, and the travel came before the big block shot, but Hayden DeFort rejected that thing. It didn't count as a block or anything, but then it looked like DeFort and maybe Taylor having a little conversation headed back down the court. Barta just inside the wing, right side, gets stood up, finds an outlet. No, a foul call against Kellogg there. That's going to go against Robinson. His second. Coach Martin not happy with the call as he's letting the coach ref here a little bit. Lumberjacks in. Brock Barta has it. Good defense again by Kellogg as they're double teaming everybody, and there's a foul there against Kellogg. Come in making too much body contact. I think that might go against Drayden. It is. That's Drayden's first. Gustav comes out. JJ back in. Wildcats made a change. I don't remember who came out. I don't see who checked in either, to be honest, so I apologize. Okay, Lumberjacks drive, kicking it to DeFort. DeFort trying to, St. Mary's almost turns it over, able to get it back, and then a bad pass. Nope, ball still on the floor, and a foul. That foul's going to go against DeFort. Loose ball action going on there, and that's Hayden's first foul. Trenton Ribrick checks in. Landon Ribrick comes out. Now Coach Chase talking to the ref for a second. Jackson Harold in. Brock Barta out. Again, the only point so far now is a three-pointer for Kellogg, and we're just about 3 minutes gone in the second period. 16-7, St. Mary's with the lead, but Kellogg putting some nice defense on. Nice ball movement to Ty Cheney. Cutting from the right side. He's going to put it up and good on the layup. And we get a whistle. I'm not sure what the whistle was. It might have been like a delay of game warning for Kellogg. I don't know. I didn't quite see what that one was or what happened there. 16-9, so Kellogg is on a 5-0 run over St. Mary's here in the second. Year out with the ball. Left side. Drayden Taylor out, putting on a in-your-face defense. That's how Kellogg kind of slows you down. They really play an aggressive defense. Going to get that out to Harold. Harold left side. Takes the dribble, picks it up, goes out to Year out. Year out, drive, shot, and a charge. That one goes against Year out. That is Year out's third, and Coach Chase is pulling him out. You may not see much of JJ for the rest of this half, which is kind of a tough one for the Lumberjacks. Isaiah Gustav back into the game. 16-9, Kellogg making a little comeback here. Driving in is McDonald and Gustav with the block. I didn't see who got the rebound. I'm going to say Harold did. Ball is knocked down on the ground. St. Mary's going to turn it over. Coach Chase, again, kind of looking to the ref saying what's going on, but I think they thought there was a lot of contact over there. I didn't see it. The ball goes over to the Wildcats. So far, St. Mary's has not been able to find an answer yet to penetrate the Kellogg defense in the second quarter. Porter Lewis drives baseline. Shot is, I'm going to call it a missed shot. The block by Barta and a rebound by Barta. That's Brock Barta. He's going to swing it out to Harold. Harold back to Barta. Barta catch and shoot. Leaves that one short. Going to get a push on the rebound attempt. And they're going to say it was St. Mary's with the foul. Coach Chase again saying, I just heard Coach Chase say, we have the ball and they take our legs out. What's going on? Trenton Ribrick comes out. Landon Ribrick back in. This has been a defensive second quarter. Again, only 5 points scored. All 5 by Kellogg. Drayden Taylor with the ball, working left side. Tries to penetrate, gets it out to Lewis. Lewis left corner, back up to McDonald. McDonald drives, kicks it. Cheney, little jump shot from the corner. Short corner, no good. Harold with the rebound for St. Mary's. Wildcats playing a man defense now, it looks like. They're bringing that defense out. We're being in the face of everybody that gets the ball. And almost a steal by Kellogg. Going to call it a deflection and a foul on Kellogg. I believe that'll be Radley McDonald's foul. Pretty sure it was Radley. He was the one in the backcourt. So that's Radley's second foul. Caden Hunterlaw will check in for the Wildcats. Checking in for the first time tonight is Marcus Speakman for St. Mary's. Jack Barta also in. 3:21 to go in the half. 16-9. St. Mary's with the lead. Kellogg working hard though. Hunterlaw all over Barta. Back over to Brock Barta. Brock looking. Gets double teamed. Gets it over to Jack. Jack for 3. Knocks it down. Assist by Brock Barta. Lumberjacks' first bucket here in the second quarter. 19-9 the score. St. Mary's up. Porter Lewis thought about a 3. Defense closed down on him quickly. Hunterlaw gets it back out. The defense leaves him. 3-pointer's no good. Rebound to the Wildcats. They take a shot. It's no good, but a foul going to be called against St. Mary's. It'll send Cheney to the free throw line. They're going to get that foul on Speakman, his first. 15 foul for St. Mary's in the second quarter. Coach Chase, again, not happy quite with some of those calls. And, again, talking to the ref about it. And Ty Cheney to the free throw line, 60% from the free throw line against St. Mary's. Makes that first free throw. Makes it a 19-10 ball game. All but 5 of Kellogg's points have came from the charity stripe. Second free throw is up and good as well. It's an 8-point ball game for St. Mary's as they lead by 8, 19-11. Jack Barta bringing it down for St. Mary's. Gets it across that timeline. St. Mary's only had 3 guys score. That's tough too. And Jack loses control of the ball baseline and dribbles it out of bounds. Coach Chase making a substitution. Cason Sexton going to come in. Jack comes out. St. Mary's is not taking the greatest control of the ball in this one. I'm pretty sure Kellogg has less turnovers than the Lumberjacks. And some of them are unforced. Hunterlaw drives from left side. Pull-up jumper in the lane. Shot won't go. It's rebounded to Hunterlaw. He's going to put it up and good. 19-13. 6-point lead for the Lumberjacks. Kellogg cutting into that deficit. St. Mary's controlled the first quarter. Kellogg, there's a foul against Kellogg. That one goes against Porter Lewis. Shows as his second of the game. 4th team foul for Kellogg. 2:05 to go. Landon Ribrick comes out. Trenton Ribrick back in. Checking back for the Wildcats is Robinson. And St. Mary's has it. Over to Gustav, back over to Barta. Now to Gustav, playing catch up top. Back to the left side. Barta surveys, picks up his dribble, goes back to Gustav. Gustav into Speakman. Speakman's going to work his way in, goes up strong, leaves that shot short. And I think Coach Chase, again, looking maybe for a foul call, didn't get it. Kellogg bringing it the other way. Taylor with the ball up top, getting a screen from Cheney. Taylor has the ball stolen away as it's Speakman with the steal. Speakman ends up on the ground. I'm not sure. He kind of looked like maybe he should have been a call for him. Sexton has the ball, dribbles it off his foot, and getting some substitution. Sexton will come out, Barta back in. DeFort comes in. Trenton Ribrick sits down. Sexton had a triple team on him. I don't fault him much for that turnover. It was definitely a turnover that was forced. Wildcats inbound, and nobody there to receive that pass. Drayden Taylor just threw it away. I'm not sure where the guy was he was trying to get it to. I think it might have been Robinson. I think Robinson went left when he was supposed to go right or something, or maybe it was Mendesius because that's who Taylor talked to. So an unforced turnover for Kellogg. Into the Lumberjacks. Brock Bartle, left side, looking into Speakman. Speakman's going to work. Oh, Speakman's going to get called for the offensive foul there. And Coach Chase was thinking about making a sub, and now, he says, go in. Marcus comes out, Landon Ribrick in. Again, low scoring for the Lumberjacks, especially here in the second. They've been held to just 3. St. Mary's with a steal. Barta gets it. Jack Barta has it. He had the steal. Barta with Caden Honorlaw all over him. Good defense. Oh, trying to find Jack Barta. And Brock Barta, and Brock falls down. And a foul coming the other way. A charge against Kellogg. That foul goes against Mendesius. I'm not sure who took that charge for the Lumberjacks. I'm going to put that there. And St. Mary's had a substitution come in. Landon Ribrick comes out. Marcus back in. 51 seconds on the clock. Now 49. Over to DeFort. St. Mary's going to have to regroup at the halftime, make some adjustments themselves because Kellogg had a defensive answer for St. Mary's in the second quarter. Marcus Speakman goes up strong. Some contact there. Coach Chase saw it, not getting the whistle. Rebound to the Wildcats. Coach Chase and the Lumberjack crowd reacting, thinking there was contact down there. And late whistle over here on the other side as the ball comes loose, thinking St. Mary's has the steal, but they're going to call Isaiah Gustav for a foul. That is Isaiah's first, and now Coach Chase saying, come on, man. Coach Chase asking about the no call on the other side that he thought was a foul. Drayden Taylor to the free throw line, 2 for 4. Make it 3 for 5. Coach Martin trying to get a sub in as Coach Chase talking to the ref and see if any of these coaches, St. Mary's, or if we get any technicals tonight. Taylor's second free throw is good. Made his last 3. 4-point ball game now. Kellogg has had a good second quarter. Well, that's relative speaking, I guess, because neither team has scored a lot in the second quarter. 19-15. Over to Brock Barta, back to Jack. 8 seconds on the clock. Back to Brock. Over to Gustav. Gustav gets a look at 3. Leaves it long. DeFort there for the rebound. DeFort, again, looked like he had contact there and doesn't get any call, and that's how the first half comes to an end. And Coach Chase going to talk to the refs again a little bit just before to find out why there's no call there either, I guess. But it's a close ball game, 19-15. St. Mary's with the lead at the half. We'll be back.
Right now at Les Schwab, it's the deal you've been waiting for. The Score More sales event. Save up to $160 instantly on a wide selection of 4 tires and 4 wheels. Plus, every tire is covered by America's best tire warranty. 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Just one more way you'll get more from less. Stop by the store or find your tires at leschwab.com. Limited time offer while supplies last. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
Larry's Truck Repair and Sales in St. Mary's is a proud supporter of Lumberjack Sports. Larry's Truck Repair and Sales is actually much more than the name says. Not only are they a repair shop and sales center for your big rig needs, whether it's a log truck or a dump truck, Larry's Truck Repair and Sales can get you back on the road. Larry's Truck Repair also offers trucking, pit run rock, dirt work, asphalt paving, and seal coating. You could say Larry is a jack of all trades. Larry's Truck Repair and Sales located at 489 West Meadowhurst Road in St. Mary's. Give them a call at 208-582-0556. Larry's Truck Repair and Sales.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of Lumberjack Sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those lumberjacks.
Any adventure, any task, anytime. There's a Yamaha utility ATV for any ride and any rider. See the full lineup at St. Mary's Son Cycle. Adventure seekers can start with the trail-tested capability and comfort of the Yamaha Grizzly lineup. For the ultimate in mid-size ATV performance, check out the Yamaha Kodiak 450. And for those who mix work and pleasure, the Yamaha Kodiak 700 line devours chores and leaves room for adventure. Find your utility ATV at St. Mary's Son Cycle or YamahaMotorsports.com. ATVs are recommended for use only by riders aged 16 years and older. ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. For safety and training information, see your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler drops in the toilet to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goals. Hughes Ace Hardware is the place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to savings. But it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the hot deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to savings.
Jack Fuel Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chips, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses, and most importantly, people. Jack Fuel Trucking believes in the responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, if you take a close look, those aren't just chips. They're an entire community. Jack Fuel Trucking.
Back here at Lumberjack Gymnasium, it is halftime. The Lumberjacks lead 19-15 over the Wildcats. And St. Mary's, the way that first quarter started and finished, you would have thought the Lumberjacks were going to run away with this one as they outscored Kellogg 16-4 in the first period. All 4 of the points for Kellogg coming from the free throw line. At the end of the first period, though, the Wildcats made some defensive adjustments and really have stymied St. Mary's offensively in that second quarter. Kellogg went on an 11-3 run in the second quarter. to cut that lead to 4, 19-15. But we've only had one tie and 2 lead changes in this game. St. Mary's has led by as much as 12. Kellogg has only had a 1-point lead. And again, like I said, Kellogg made some great defensive change-ups in that second quarter. St. Mary's is going to have to adjust and figure out a way to get around that because St. Mary's did not do very well in the second quarter. They did well defensively, kind of keeping the Wildcats from getting too much going, but Kellogg still able to cut the lead. The Wildcats have actually only made 3 shots from the field. They are 3 of 20 in shooting from the field. St. Mary's is 6 of 17. St. Mary's 2 of 8 from 2-point range, 4 of 9 from 3-point range. So St. Mary's has knocked down a couple of threes, and that's helped them out. Again, another thing is St. Mary's only has 3 guys scoring, so St. Mary's got to find some other guys to get involved and knock some shots down. They've got a few guys that are Landon Ribrick is 0 for 2, Marcus Speakman's 0 for 2, Brock Barta is 0 for 2, Hayden DeFort's 0 for 1. So they got to get those guys going a little bit to contribute to this. Last night we had a lot of guys scoring, and tonight it's been a little bit slower. So we'll see what the adjustments are made here at the half and see who can come out and with a better second half game plan. Anyways, let's take a look at these shooting percentages. 2-point range, the Wildcats 15%, St. Mary's 25%. 3-point range, St. Mary's 44%. Kellogg is 1 of 7 for 14%. Overall field goal, 6 of 17 for St. Mary's for 35%. 3 of 20 for Kellogg for 15%. St. Mary's and Kellogg both doing fairly well from the free throw line. Kellogg has been there more times, 8 of 11 for 73%. St. Mary's 3 for 4 for 75%. If you ask Coach Chase, I think he feels like his guys should have been to the line a few more times, but he's not getting some of those calls that he thinks should have been called for a foul. So that's not in his mind, that's obviously not helping St. Mary's out any. Rebounding, St. Mary's with 16, Kellogg with 10. St. Mary's 4 assists, Kellogg with 2. Turnovers, St. Mary's with 10, Kellogg with 7. 2 steals for St. Mary's, 1 steal for the Wildcats. So 1 steal, some of those turnovers by St. Mary's are still forced turnovers, but then there's some that are unforced. There's probably about 50-50. They got to take better control of that ball. They've also got to take advantage of Kellogg's turnovers. So Kellogg only has 3 points off of St. Mary's 10 turnovers, but St. Mary's has not scored off of Kellogg's turnovers. So that kind of hurts the Lumberjacks as well. They've got to take advantage when it's given to them. Leading scorer for St. Mary's is Year Out with 9, Gustav with 7, and Jack Barta with 3. Kellogg has 5 guys scoring, 2 points off the bench. They've got 4 points for Taylor, 4 points for Cheney, 3 points for McDonald, 2 points for Robinson, 2 points off the bench for Honorlaw. 8 of the Wildcats' 15 points are from the free throw line. So they've only made 8 points from the field. But again, they've got 5 guys scoring so far. St. Mary's with just 3. So St. Mary's going to have some work to do. They've got to come up with something to get around and to defeat this defense that Kellogg has given the Lumberjacks. It's been a very tough defense in that second quarter. Coach Chase usually pretty good at making adjustments, but I'm sure Mike Martin's pretty good at adjustments as well. So it's going to see this chess game unfold in the second half. First half, it's also that second half comes at a good time because it's giving both coaches a little bit of a time to cool down. They're both kind of getting at the refs a little bit. I think Coach Martin a little bit more than Coach Chase. I think there was one of those times late where Martin was trying to get that sub in, and he was yelling from over there, sub, and he yelled it about 5 times, and the ref turned around and kind of gave him a look, and they said sub or whatever, something like that, and let him get the sub in. But I don't think the ref liked the getting yelled that many times out about it. Anyways, I guess we're not going to take a break. We're going to stay right here as we get ready for the second half. We got just under a minute before they get rolling. Both teams with their coaches. St. Mary's didn't come out and do any warm-ups. They just went straight to Coach Chase, and they were drawing stuff up on the whiteboard down there, getting some play ideas in there to maybe try to defeat this defense of Kellogg. Looks like St. Mary's will start the second half with possession. St. Mary's now will go right to left on your radio dial, with the Wildcats going left to right. See if we get what starters we get out there. Let me see, 3, 4, 5. Starters back on for the Lumberjacks. JJ's got to be a little careful. He's got 3 fouls for St. Mary's. Only real player with foul trouble for either team. Brock Barta to Gustav. Gustav back over to Jack. Jack, little head fake, thought about a 3. Gonna drive to the short corner, gets it underneath to Year out, up strong, and it's good. Give Barta the assist there. 21-15. St. Mary's scores first in the second half. 3-point shot on the way from the Wildcats. That's knocked down from the corner. That's Radley McDonald. His second 3 of the night. Don't want to let Kellogg get going from outside. 21-18. It's a 3-point ball game. St. Mary's on top. Jack Barta working left side. Brody Robinson on him. Gets it into Ribrick. Nice little jump shot off the glass. It's up and good. Another assist for Jack Barta. 23-18. Both teams just filling each other out again here to start the second half. Slow, not really doing any high-speed moves or anything just yet. Cross-court pass. Robinson going to get it to Drayden Taylor. Short corner. Shot missed. Rebound. I think that was JJ. Jack Barta setting up the offense. 23-18. St. Mary's lead. Jack drives into the lane, tries to skip it over to Landon Ribrick, and I don't know if it was just a bad pass or if it was just a little bit off the mark, or I don't even know who to give the turnover to. I was going to give it to Rib, I guess. Kellogg bringing it back. St. Mary's looks to be playing their zone defense now. Kellogg has the ball. Drayden Taylor down to the corner to Lewis. Right side. Back to the corner. McDonald gets an open look at 3 again. It's long. Rebound goes to Year out. Year out. Bringing it all the way down the right side. He's going to try to get around Taylor. Slips it to the left corner to Ribrick. Back to Barta on the wing. The top of the key to Gustav. Now to the opposite side. Right to Year out. Back up to Gustav. Gustav tripped up. Gets the ball out to Barta. Barta's going to take the 3. Counts the bucket and the foul. Gustav with the assist. And it looks like they're going to call the foul on Radley. That'll be the 3rd on Radley. I don't think Coach Martin happy with the call. I was down here right below me, so I couldn't quite see it. Jack Barta to the free throw line. 1 shot for him. Leaves it short. Barta gets in there and tries to tie it up. Quickly lets go of it, and Kellogg gets called for a travel, but then another ref comes in and says foul. Wow. They're going to give the ball. They give the ball to the Wildcats on a foul on Jack Barta, his first. There was a lot of action down there. You know, going to get it to Taylor. Taylor puts it up and good. Drayden Taylor, it's his first bucket from the field. 26-20, 6-point lead for St. Mary's. Year out has it. Gets it to the wing, gets it back to the top to Jack. Jack's going to drive. Ball is loose. And it's going to be almost a turnover, but I think St. Mary's keeps it. Radley tried to bounce it off of Barta. Oh, no, they say St. Mary's, or they say Kellogg ball. I thought it came off of Radley's foot. So Kellogg has it. Turnover St. Mary's. I call it a turnover on Jack. McDonald to Porter Lewis. Left wing to Lewis. Kick ball by Year out. I'll put it down as a deflection. 26-20. St. Mary's with a 6-point lead. Kellogg inbound from sideline. Porter Lewis will trigger it in. And it's Radley with the ball. No, it was Radley that inbounded it, I think. Going to get it over to Cheney. Cheney to McDonald. Back over to Lewis. Tried to roll it in to Cheney, and Cheney not expecting that bowling ball kind of a pass coming in. Turnover on Kellogg. That is definitely not your typical kind of basketball pass that coaches want to see. Is he underhand kind of like bowling balled it? Probably is great if it works out, but Didn't that time. Gustav has it for the Lumberjacks right side. He's going to just drive it in himself and makes the layup. Nice strong move by Gustav. 28-20. St. Mary's stretches it back to an 8-point lead. Kellogg seems to have backed off from that defense they were using in the second quarter. And St. Mary's is kind of taking advantage of that a little bit. And there's a a jump ball they're going to call. Possession will stay with the Wildcats. Jack Barta gets credit for the jump ball. Trenton Ribrick going to check in, and who's coming out? JJ is going to come out for a second. Most of the time, I think they're taking JJ out to give him a breather, but most of the time, I think it's because he goes back in fairly quickly. Sometimes it's just a quick little coach-up moment, too. Ball is around. I think we're getting a foul on the floor as Jack Barta reaches in to try to knock that ball as it was kind of loose, and Jack Barta picks up foul number 2. Jackson Harold checks in for him. Oh, no, Jackson's checking in for DeFort. Two fouls against St. Mary's. Inbound to the top of the key to Vendacia. Round the horn, Taylor. Taylor from the left side, or right side. Going to get a little alley-oop action. Shot won't go. Put back is no good by Cheney. Rebound goes to Rib. Lumberjacks bring it back the other way. That was Landon Ribrick with the rebound, as both Ribs are on the floor. Jack Barta to the blocks. Backs the ball back out. Gustav has it. Gustav over to Jack. Jack Barta, left wing. Oh, Jack had to find somebody to get that ball out as he was close to a travel. Jackson Harold tries to get a shot up, kind of forced, no good. Rebound to the Wildcats. Taylor, little stutter into the lane, kicks it out to the corner. Back out to the top. Taylor gets a look at 3, leaves that one off the front of the iron, no good. Wildcats get a good bounce on the rebound. Taylor now going to drive, lots of contact, and a foul going to be called. Coach Chase thinking there was a travel there, not going to get that call. Trenton Ribrick picks up the foul, and they're going to call it a shooting foul. As he was in that motion, puts Taylor to the free throw line, made his last 3. He is 4 of 6 from the charity stripe tonight. First free throw is good by Taylor. Most of Taylor's points from the free throw line. Honor Law checks in for Kellogg as Ty Cheney sits down. 28-21, pending the next free throw from Taylor. Year out, getting ready to check back in for St. Mary's. Second free throw is up and good as well, as Drayden has found his touch from the free throw line. Jackson Harold out, J.J. Year out in. Again, Drayden only has 2 points from the floor tonight. St. Mary's doing a good job defensively on him. Wildcats putting on the press in the backcourt. Year out, gets it ahead to Rib. Rib picks up the dribble, turns, and gets the steal, the turnover. Taylor lays that up and in. I think there was an assist there from the Wildcats. And the St. Mary, no, we get a foul. I think that foul goes against Kellogg. Honor Law gets a foul. Landon Ribrick comes out. Oh, who checked in? DeFort. Lumberjacks with the ball. J.J. Yearout has it. J.J., I think Kellogg stole it. I think they poked it away from behind. 28-24. Shot up by Kellogg, no good. Rebound to Barta. Gets it up to J.J. J.J. brings it across. Defensive game so far because neither team scoring a lot. Deep 3 from Barta. Miss, goes out of bounds off of Kellogg. So St. Mary's will get the benefit as that air ball was not a good one. One of the Wildcats, I think it might have been Vendacius trying to get that rebound, hit it out of bounds. They're going to get it into Trenton Ribrick. Ribrick missed the first shot, got his rebound, then gets the foul call. The whistle was a little bit late. St. Mary's crowd about to come unglued up off the stand, and then they got the foul call. And that foul goes against, well, Honderlaw's not in for Kellogg, I don't think. Oh, yeah, he is. So that's his second. Third for the Wildcats, puts Rib to the free throw line. First free throw is no good by Ribrick. Brock Barta checks in, Jack Barta out. 2:23 to go in the third, 28-24, St. Mary's lead. Ribb's second free throw doesn't go in either. Rebound to Kellogg. Kellogg just slowly chipping away. They're making it tough on St. Mary's, that's for sure. Kellogg has the ball left wing. Lewis to Radley. Radley, shot is going to rattle home for McDonald. Little jump shot from just inside the free throw line. It's a 2-point ball game, 26-28. St. Mary's leads, but Lumberjacks seeing their lead go away. Year out, going to pull up. Ribrick gets called for another foul. Year out's going to come out. Jackson Harold checks in. Ribrick with 4 fouls. Trenton comes out. Going in is Gustav. No, Gustav was already in. Speakman. Wildcats have it in. Wildcats looking to tie it up for the second time tonight. Porter Lewis forced to the sideline. And a timeout taken, I believe, by Kellogg. We'll take it as well. 28-26. St. Mary's with a 2-point lead. We'll be back.
Hugh and Margie Gannon of St. Mary's are proud to support the Lumberjacks and this Lumberjack sports broadcast. The Gannons want to wish the Lumberjacks the best of luck this sports season and want you to know that they are proud of you. The Gannons say, "Go Lumberjacks!"
Do you need help finding that?
We are back. Kellogg has scored 11 now in the third. St. Mary's with a nine points in the third. Got a 2-point lead for the Lumberjacks, 28-26. St. Mary's still having some trouble now finding this. I mean, they started off really strong. Again, Kellogg played some great defense in that second quarter. And still playing some good defense in this third. Taylor with the ball, hands it off to Robinson. To Vindasius. Back to Robinson, little weave up top and a foul against Speakman. Now the Wildcats go to the free throw line, and that's what Coach Chase doesn't want to have happen. Taylor shooting pretty good from the free throw line tonight. He'd been at 31% against St. Mary's. Tonight he's only missed 2. He's shot quite a few. 8 of 6 of 8. 7 of 9 as he makes that one. Marcus comes out. Landon back in. Most of Kellogg's damage being done from the free throw line. They've only taken 3 free throws or made 3 free throws in the second half so far. Oh, Kellogg lane violation on that last free throw. So they don't get to tie it up. That free throw was good, but it doesn't matter. JJ Year out going to check in. Brock Barta comes out. Pressure in the backcourt from Kellogg. JJ bringing it across, weaving through traffic all the way down. Kicks it out to Gustav. Gustav the 3. It's up and good. Left wing assist from Year out. 31-27. Lumberjacks need to spark. They need to pick up their tempo a little bit. They played a hard game last night. So did Kellogg. Wildcats have it, working it around the perimeter. Up top to Porter Lewis. Porter, survey. 17 on the shot clock. Robinson looking into Honderlaw. It's going to come off of Honderlaw. Out of bounds. No, it's going to stay with Kellogg. The last one to try it touch that, trying to grab it and save it in. Probably should have just let it go out of bounds. Now we're getting a sub in. Going to bring JJ out for a moment. Marcus Speakman back in. I think Coach Chase is really kind of just chess matching it here, keeping some of his taller guys in on the defensive side. Honor Law with the shot. It won't go on the layup. Rebound was DeMarcus. St. Mary's the other way with 44 on the shot on the clock. Oh, Kellogg's going to get the steal. Gustav turns it over, and then Gustav gets called for the foul. Gustav was fighting to try to get that ball, and that'll send the Wildcats back to the free throw line. Porter Lewis, first time tonight for the charity stripe. Not the one you want to send to the free throw line, because against St. Mary's, he has shot 71%. That first one's good. Gustav comes out with 2. Speakman comes out. Barta, Jack, and JJ Yearout check back in. Second free throw from Porter Lewis. Wildcats lead, trail by 3. Both free throws are good. Mendasius checks in for Kellogg. It's 31-29, a 2-point lead for the Lumberjacks. Just when you think St. Mary's might be able to swing that momentum and get some momentum in their favor, the Kellogg Wildcats, St. Mary's hits a big 3, and then Kellogg comes back and gets fouled and cuts that lead and kind of puts a little kibosh in St. Mary's rhythm. There's a foul against Kellogg now. 4th foul for the Wildcats. 2nd foul on Vendasius. Unless Kellogg accidentally fouls. So you don't want to foul if you're Wildcats. So Jack Barter working against Honor Law. Hands it off to Yearout. Yearout, double team. Up to Jack. Jack left side. Taylor working on him. Now back out to Yearout. 12 seconds. Yearout's going to pull up at the free throw line. Shot is up. Won't go. Ball is going to be tipped around. And what do we get? Is it a foul? It's a loose ball foul they're calling against St. Mary's. And they're going to call that one on Ribrick. Landon, that's his second. It'll put the Wildcats to the free throw line. A chance for Kellogg to tie it up again. Drayden Taylor's been perfect from the free throw line for his last 6 free throws. First free throw is good by Taylor. Made his last 7 free throws. Kellogg could tie it up for the first time since the first quarter. And they do. 31 all here in the third. JJ has it. JJ finds some room, launches one at the buzzer. Doesn't go, and we go into the 4th quarter all tied up. What a ball game we've got here. Low scoring compared to last night's matchup in Priest River. We'll be back.
Perfect gift. Looking for that personalized touch? Come to Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary's and let us fill your balloons. Not only does Jack's carry all of your gift and party supplies, but we're here to serve you with all your personal care items. Come in and let our personal care expert help you find just what you need from our wide selection. If we don't have it, we can get it. Plan your party at Jack's Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, where you'll receive personalized service and attention.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Idaho. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
And we are back in a game that looked like St. Mary's was going to run away with in the first quarter as they took a 16-4 lead in the first, and all the points for Kellogg came from the free throw line. again, Kellogg switched up that defense in the second quarter, and they've still been playing. They've been keeping St. Mary's from getting good, easy looks, and St. Mary's isn't knocking down the ones they do get right now. All tied up, 8 minutes to go. Winner goes on to the play-in game. Gonna get Barta back out to Gustav, out to JJ. JJ head fake, side step, shot on the way. It's up and good by Year Out. 34-31. JJ has been doing a good job in pump faking. Most of the time it's Taylor who's been on him, and then sidestepping and shooting that three. Wildcats have the ball. Brody Robinson to McDonald. Back to Robinson. Robinson left side. And he's going to get called for a double dribble. And this is what I talk about kind of when I say that the Lumberjacks need to take advantage of. I don't know what the turnover numbers are right now, but St. Mary's is not taking advantage of the Wildcat turnovers that much tonight. Jack Barta brings it down for St. Mary's. Over to Landon Ribrick. Landon looking for an outlet. He's going to, he had to take a dribble and move because he's going to in the danger of that unguarded rule. Gustav drives too hard off the glass, but a late whistle and a foul. Mike Martin looks like he's beside himself with the call over there. He's kind of like, huh? They're going to get a foul against Vendasius. A lot of these whistles have came late. Sends Gustav to the free throw line. Only 4 Lumberjacks scoring so far tonight. Gustav makes the first. (35-31), 4-point lead for St. Mary's. That one's going to fall through. Kissed the front of the rim, hit the back of the iron, and fell in. 36-31. St. Mary's stretches it back to 5. Taylor with the ball. Swings it over to Robinson to the corner to Vendasius. No, that was McDonald. Now to Taylor, left side, right side, into McDonald. Cheney bobbles that ball. I'm just going to call it a straight turnover. Year Out to Gustav. It's up and good. JJ was driving in the middle of the lane. JJ coming from the right side, or Gustav from the right side, and dishes it off, and Gustav puts it up and good. A timeout taken by the Wildcats. 6:32 to go. St. Mary's has stretched it back to a 7-point lead. It's a full timeout. 38-31. Jacks on top. We'll be back.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Bennewash, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work? M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric.
And we are back. St. Mary's on a 7-point run, 7-0 run to start the fourth. That's not enough, though, if you're St. Mary's. St. Mary's has been up by as much as 12. Kellogg has played a heck of a game tonight. Lumberjacks go back out on defense. Porter Lewis will trigger the inbound pass into. No, that's Porter Lewis that has it now. That was Robinson triggering it in. Taylor has it. Now to Robinson. Over to Lewis. Lewis, right side, takes that three. It's going to be a short. Took a hop up off the rim, and that almost came in and fell in, but I think it wouldn't have counted because it hit that support up above that's considered out of bounds. Kellogg putting some big backcourt pressure in. Up the sideline to Gustav. Gustav finds DeFort. DeFort, little head fake. Shot up and good. Gustav with the assist. 40-31. Back to a 9-point lead for St. Mary's. 9-0 run for the Jacks to start the fourth. Bradley, short corner. Back out to Taylor. On that right side. Cross court. JJ Year Out almost with a steal. Deflects it out of bounds. Almost ends up in the lap of a couple of Lumberjack faithful down there, fans on the sideline. Porter Lewis controls it. Robinson now left side, back to Cheney. Over to Taylor. Taylor catch and shoot three. That looks short. It is. Rebound to Ribrick. Lumberjacks ahead. Barda's going to take it himself. He makes the move around the defender. Up and good by Jack Barda. An 11-0 run for the Lumberjacks to get the fourth underway. It's 42-31. Back to an 11-point lead for the Jacks. That shot is blocked by Ribrick. And rebounded by Ribrick. Landon has been a beast on the blocks this year. I'd like to know his total stats for block shots. 42-31, 11-point lead for St. Mary's. An 11-0 run. Timeout taken by Coach Chase. 42-31, St. Mary's leads. A quick timeout by the Lumberjacks. It's a full, we'll be back.
For all of your area high school sports schedules, updates, and recaps, including Lakeside, Kootenai, and of course, St. Mary's High School, pick up your copy of the St. Mary's Gazette-Record every Wednesday. Not only will they have game recaps and highlights for area high school sports action, but local news and information. St. Mary's Gazette-Record, pick up a copy today. Country Meats, formerly Scheffelmeyer's, is a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports. Country Meats offers retail meats as well as custom processing of your farm-raised animals. Country Meats has a retail shop in Harrison currently open on Saturdays, or stop by their main shop at 18500 South Lane Road in Cataldo. Check out Country Meats' website, countrymeatsid.com, and follow them on Facebook for updates on hours and special offers. That's Country Meats, formerly Scheffelmeyer's, also proud supporters of the Benoit County Fair.
We are back. St. Mary's has opened the fourth on an 11-0 run over the Wildcats. St. Mary's leads 42-31 with 5:03 to go in the contest. Only one foul for Kellogg here so far in the fourth. 3 minutes gone. St. Mary's with the ball into Yearout. Yearout has it, looking for a screen. Takes it right side. Going to feed it into DeFort. DeFort, has the ball stripped out of his hand, but St. Mary's keeps the ball. Yearout. Shot clock did not get started on time, or got reset, or something. Like what? If it was just, I'm not sure what happened there. To be honest with you, they're giving the ball over to Kellogg. I don't know if it was a shot clock violation or what. I thought they just hadn't started the shot clock. Anyways, Kellogg with the ball in an 11-point deficit. 4:40 to go in the fourth period. Taylor has the ball, hands it off to Lewis. Now to Robinson, back to Taylor. Little weave up top. Taylor getting harassed, and a jump ball called. JJ going to trigger the jump ball. The ball will stay with the Wildcats. Those jump balls become very physical, and I always am sitting there wondering if it's going to be a foul or a jump ball or what. Kellogg with it. Porter Lewis, left side, cross court to Taylor. Taylor back over around the horn. Robinson now to, shot clock violation on Kellogg. I wasn't even looking at the shot clock. I didn't catch that. I was too focused on the passing and stuff, didn't realize the clock was running out on the Wildcat. St. Mary's bringing it down after the Wildcat turnover. Barda almost has it stolen away, able to regather. We give a deflection to Kellogg, and I think St. Mary's takes a 30-second timeout. Again, still 42-31. St. Mary's with the lead. 3:57 to go in the game. We'll be back.
When you need that morning pick-me-up before work or school, there's one place that comes to mind. It's a place that loves our community, the St. Mary's Lumberjacks, and all the local businesses and people in our village. Shift and Grind in St. Mary's is all about the community, Whether it's helping raise money for the Booster Club or for a family in need, the Shift and Grind family are always ready to help. So be sure to stop by Shift and Grind for your caffeinated needs. Located at 132 First Street in St. Mary's, Shift and Grind says, "Go Lumberjack!"
We are back after the Lumberjack timeout. St. Mary's with 3 timeouts left. Kellogg with 3 timeouts left. St. Mary's with a 42-31 advantage. 11 points to 0 in this fourth quarter for St. Mary's. Lumberjacks into the backcourt on that opening pass in. Barta now has it left side, guarded by Lewis. Now over to Gustav, right side. Gustav finds Jack. Jack Barta with 3. It's up and good. Gustav assists. It's a 14-0 run for the Lumberjacks, and they have now, biggest lead is 14 of the night. Wildcats working the ball, right side. Gonna get a 3 on the way from Porter Lewis. It's short. Rebound to Ribrick. Lumberjacks on a 14-0 run. And a foul against Kellogg. Drayden Taylor called with that one. He didn't think there was a foul there, but I think he's saying he got hit in the lip by a elbow or something. I think it's been Dacius checking in. Robinson out for Kellogg. JJ working this near side. Ooh, 3 Lumberjacks in double digits now. Year out. Little jump step out to Barta. 3 off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound to Kellogg. Driving the other way. Not getting into place in time is JJ. He'll get called for the foul. That'll put Porter Lewis to the free throw line. Porter's 2 for 2. Both of those free throws in the second half. St. Mary's has held Kellogg to just 7 made field goals. First free throw is no good for Lewis. Back iron. Lumberjacks on a 14-0 run to open the fourth, as the game was tied at 31 apiece in the beginning of the fourth. Second free throw from Lewis on the way. That one in and out. Rebounded to Fort. And Kellogg still not able to find the bottom of the net. Year out has it across the timeline right side. 2:45 to go in the contest. Bradley McDonald coming out to harass JJ. And I think they called Landon Ribrick with a foul away from the ball, offensive foul there. That is his third. Barta deflects the inbound pass out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wildcats. St. Mary's not putting enough pressure in the backcourt. Kellogg down their left side. Robinson to Lewis to Taylor. Taylor into the lane. Is going to try to, he gets Landon Ribrick up off his feet, steps around him. Ribrick comes down and hits him with his body. Going to be a foul called there, and that'll send Taylor back to the free throw line. Drayden has not missed in his last 7 free throws. And that streak continues. Honor Law checks in for Kellogg. 9 points for Taylor from the free throw line tonight. 4 from the field. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to DeFort. Kellogg deflects it out of bounds. St. Mary's will inbound. Kellogg's putting on the press in the backcourt. Another deflection there by Kellogg. Kellogg playing a really tight man-to-man defense again. Year out. Oh, going to get a steal. Who is that? That is Lewis. So Kellogg gets the steal. Year out turned it over. Lewis misses the layup. Oh, no, it was a foul against Kellogg. The foul went against Lewis. He missed the layup. I mean, that's a bummer of one to miss for a guy because it's wide open. St. Mary's with the rebound. It was DeFort, I believe. And now I think St. Mary's turned it over. I didn't see who turned it over for the Lumberjacks, but ball back to the Wildcats now. 45-32, St. Mary's on top with 2:14 to go. 13-point lead, I believe it is for Kellogg, or for St. Mary's. Vendasius with the ball up top. Catch and shoot for Porter Lewis. Deep three, leaves it short. Rebound to Landon Ribrick. Gets it to Brock Barta. That foul is going to go against Drayden Taylor. Barta tries to change direction, and Taylor gets in the way there. And Gustav gets a breather. Jackson Harold checked in. St. Mary's has not made a sub in quite a while. It's been the starters basically for the whole fourth. Wildcats again, full press in the backcourt. Harold to Barta, back to Harold. Harold back to Barta. St. Mary's needs to get it across. There's a bad pass. Bradley almost steals it, runs right into a Lumberjack player. Coach Martin looking for a foul there, but the Lumberjack player was just standing there, so I really don't know if there could have been a foul called on that. And Radley just ran into him trying to get to the ball, so I don't know. That's a call I have no clue about, to be completely honest. Kellogg, though, gets called for foul the other way, and that's going to go against Porter Lewis and be his fourth, 15th foul, year out to the charity stripe. So, again, that ball has gotten tipped by Kellogg, and Radley was just running over to try to grab it, and a Lumberjack player was just standing there. I think it was year out, and he just ran into him, and they called the foul against Radley on contact. Or not Radley, Porter. I think it was Radley that deflected it. Year out made the first free throw. Back to a 14-point lead, 46-32. Second free throw, hops around the rim, won't fall in, rebound to Kellogg. Taylor has it. He's going to just drive the lane. Oh, they're going to call the foul. I think he counts the bucket. And the foul. JJ did not get in there and get set. So JJ picks up his fourth. Still haven't seen the score change. They do. Okay, so the shot did fall in. Drayden Taylor for the and one. And that's in and out. The rebound goes to Ribrick. And a foul on Kellogg on the rebound. That foul will be Ty Cheney's second. And sixth foul now for the Wildcats. It puts Landon Ribrick to the charity stripe. Minute 37 to go. Lumberjacks with a double-digit lead. Again, the winner goes to play Marcy on Saturday in a play-in game. Ribrick's first shot is nothing but net. Only 5 Lumberjacks scoring tonight. 3 of them in double digits. The third point for Landon Ribrick. Looks I have year out for some reason with 5 fouls, and I don't think he does. Second free throw is good. Because JJ is not out there, actually. Gustav is. Shot is up and no good. Rebound to Harold. Wildcats trying to get him trapped in the backcourt, and a foul against Kellogg. They're going to call Taylor with another foul. Taylor kind of looks shocked. Coach Martin is shocked a little bit, giving a little bit of an earful to the ref standing there in front of him. I'm not giving it to him enough to warrant anything or to get the official mad, but free throws up and good. Back to a 15-point lead for the Lumberjacks. That is the largest lead of the game. Second free throw on the way. That's up and good as well. 50-34. Lumberjacks up by 16. Robinson kicks it out to Taylor. Taylor, left side three. Nice shot by Drayden Taylor. First three of the night for Taylor. He's dangerous from outside, so good thing he hasn't gotten going early. And another foul against Kellogg. Since St. Mary's back to the charity stripe, Ty Cheney, the senior, picks up his third. Isaiah Gustav to the free throw line. Isaiah actually is already leading in scoring. I don't know if Yearout might have fouled out. I might have. Free throw is short. If Yearout did foul out, then he fouled out with 15 points. Ty Cheney checks out of the contest. Vendasius back in for the Wildcats. Kind of surprised. It's only his third. Minute 4. Leaves the senior in. Probably give him just a quick breather. Gustav. Second free throw on the way. That one is good. 17 for Gustav tonight. Bring it down is Taylor. Taylor kicks it over to Lewis. Lewis triggers a three. That's up and good. Nice shot by Porter Lewis. First three by Lewis. There's a timeout taken by Coach Chase. See how long it is. It's a quick 30. We'll be back.
If you know which side of a saw cuts wood, and if you can hammer a nail, you can do it yourself. Carpentry, construction, finishing, or framing, around here, you've got it made. You've got 10th Street Lumber. At 10th Street Lumber, we have the answers to your building and repair project questions. Every day, 10th Street Lumber helps homeowners get quality results. For lumber, blocks, power tools, fixtures, everything you need for a professional job. Don't pick up a nail until you shop 10th Street Lumber. 10th Street Lumber on the corner of 10th and Railroad Avenue in St. Mary's.
And we are back. St. Mary's looks like they're going to be on the road on Saturday. They got an 11-point lead with 48 seconds on the clock. Kellogg keeping that pressure on, though. They're going to battle to the very end of this one. Into Barta. Barta to Ribrick. Back out to Harold. Harold to Rib. Yeah. Rib took a little bit of trouble pulling that pass in and traveled with that one. So it's kind of a weird pass that he couldn't cleanly pull in. So they're going to try to get Kean Garcia in here. Kellogg with the ball. Brody Robinson. Kellogg has knocked down a couple of quick threes. They want another quick one. Taylor triggers a deep three. That one off the rim, no good. Goes up and off a little out of bounds, that rope up above. Jackson Harold out. Kean Garcia back in for the Lumberjacks. Second time he's entered the game tonight. Back to, bad pass by Barta. Jack Barta going to turn it over. Kellogg gets the steal, the layup. And, I think that was Porter Lewis. I think. I could be wrong. I hope I don't have that wrong. Timeout taken by the Wildcats. It's a full 51-42. Kellogg battling to the end. We'll be back.
Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oaks at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oaks a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255.
And we are back once again. Hey, I want to remind everybody that KOFE 1240 AM is the provider of the play-by-play on the NFHS network and our YouTube channel as well. I don't have my station ID programmed into my sounds here on my board right now. I thought I did. 23.7. Oh, that's the clock was. I goofed that up. 24 seconds basically on the clock. I reset my clock on my stats but that was the clock timer on the. Oh man, what are we getting? A timeout taken by Coach Chase. St. Mary's having trouble breaking this press right now. Coach wanting to see how many timeouts he's got left. Okay, so he's got 2 left. I must have taken one off of him earlier without realizing it. 18.6 on the clock, and a full timeout again by the Lumberjacks. Lumberjacks, there's not a lot of time for Kellogg to complete the comeback necessarily, but Kellogg's going to battle for it. You want St. Mary's to play clean and be able to break these presses. They want, force Kellogg to foul or something like that, but Kellogg may not be too interested in fouling, honestly. But 9-point ball game. It's been down to as low, it was tied at the end of the third quarter. St. Mary's went on a 14-0 run in the fourth to stretch it back out. And again, Kellogg has been off tonight. St. Mary's played good defense, but Kellogg has only made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shots from the field. The rest of their points have came from the free throw line, which have got quite a few there. So St. Mary's will inbound from side court now. Got to get it in, gets it to DeFort, back to Barta. Barta's going to be fouled. That was Vindasius' 4th. Puts Jack Barta to the free throw line. First free throw is up and good for Jack. Jack now with 14 points on the night. Trenton Ribrick out. Kason Sexton in. Second free throw from Barta on the way. That one is short. Rebound to Kellogg. Kellogg pushes the other way. 9 seconds. Robinson has the ball deflected. Going to get a three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound I'm going to give it to Kason Sexton. And that's how the contest will end. Lumberjacks win it 52-42 over the Wildcats. St. Mary's still alive. They're going to be headed to a play-in game, and the Wildcat season comes to an end. Hats off to the Wildcats on a great season this year. They battled hard. They've been a fun team to play, and it's been a terrific season in the Central Idaho League, just with the battles that we've had. And again, hats off to the Wildcats. They played well tonight. St. Mary's looked like was going to maybe run away with it in the first quarter, and Kellogg made some changes and put the pressure back on. St. Mary's able to weather the storm and come out with the 10-point victory. It's going to be hard to pick my player of the game tonight. We'll take care of that and all of our stats after this from our sponsors here tonight. Lumberjacks win it 52-42 over the Wildcats.
Fall is coming and, of course, cold weather. Now's the time to stock up on a few things. Triple X Feeds has magnetic wood pellets in stock, and it's never too early to be ready for the cold weather. Triple X Feeds also has alfalfa in stock as well as straw. And if you have some four-legged woodland friends that look a little hungry, Triple X Feeds can keep you loaded up on deer feed and deer blocks. Don't wait until the last minute. Stop by Triple X Feed in St. Mary's today.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Idaho so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Can you hear me now? For people suffering from hearing loss, there is no humor in that statement. Let Paradigm Hearing Center in St. Mary's help. With nearly a decade in the hearing healthcare industry, Paradigm Hearing Center in St. Mary's is ready to help. From hearing evaluations to custom ear molds and everything in between, trust the professionals at Paradigm Hearing Center in St. Mary's. Call them today to schedule a comprehensive hearing evaluation at 208-582-2600. That's 208-582-2600. Paradigm Hearing Center, shifting the future of hearing health.
St. Mary's Realty is a St. Mary's icon. Why? Because they are a team. They work for you. And they've been a team for many years. Whether you are buying your first home, looking for a recreational cabin, or selling your current home, St. Mary's Realty puts their team on it for you. So stop in or give them a call today at 245-4502 and let their team be your team. That's St. Mary's Realty at 726 Main Avenue, St. Mary's.
Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat, located next to Harvest Foods in St. Mary's. Open 24 hours, we have washers and dryers of all sizes to get your laundry done quickly. If you'd like to get your laundry done in less than 5 minutes, take advantage of our drop-off laundry service where we wash, dry, and fold it for you. While you do your laundry, be sure to take advantage of our touchless automatic car wash, which has that great undercarriage spray to get the grime off. Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat can be found at riverbendbubbles.com or call 208-582-4844.
Whistle Stop Coffee and More has come a long way from the little shop on Railroad Avenue. How far? Not only did they upgrade their Railroad Avenue location, they added a second location. That second location for Whistle Stop Coffee and More is on 313 St. Joe River Road. Both locations offer tasty drinks of coffee, Red Bull, or Lotus Energy, and food options, from acai bowls to cookies and delicious bagel sandwiches. Whistle Stop Coffee and More is the perfect stop for a quick bite and a drink on your way to work or school. Whistle Stop Coffee and More in St. Mary's. Does your furry friend need a bath? Don't want to deal with the hassle and the mess from bathing your furry friend? Make an appointment with Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop today. Barks and Bubbles, located at 402 North 10th Street in St. Mary's, will have your furry friend looking and feeling like $1 million in no time. And guess what? No mess at home, no scratches, and no getting soaked from head to toe. Let Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop handle the work. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop also offers pet boarding. Call for an appointment today at 208-245-5755. That's 208-245-5755. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop in St. Mary's. St. Joe Potty Huts in St. Mary's is a proud Lumberjack supporter. St. Joe Potty Huts is a portable restroom rental RV pump service in Benoit County, also serving Shoshone and Kootenai counties. So for your next large gathering, wedding, family reunion, birthday party, or maybe you're having a remodel done and you need some extra facilities, call St. Joe Potty Huts at 245-4887. 245-4887. St. Joe Potty Hut says, go Lumberjacks! And we are back. Lumberjacks. I don't know if my audio is played on that right. Okay, anyway. Let's see here. We're back. St. Mary's wins it tonight with a final score 252. And I forgot to add up the fourth quarter scoring. So Kellogg with 11. No, that's not right. That's not adding up right. Okay, so let me see here. Well, that's a pretty good fourth quarter for the Lumberjacks. I'm not getting the math done correct. It just doesn't seem right to me, but let me do this a different way. If that math is correct, that was a 21-point fourth quarter for St. Actually, I believe that too, because St. Mary's went on a 14-0 run to start the fourth.
So a 21-11 run in the third gives St. Mary's a 10-point win over the Kellogg Wildcats tonight. And again, the first quarter really hurt Kellogg as far as just the fact that they were down. It was 16-4. Kellogg couldn't make anything happen from the floor. They were 0 for 7 from the field, or from 2-point range, 0 for 4 from 3-point range in that first quarter. And then the second quarter, they got things changed around a little bit. They cut the lead as they held St. Mary's to 3 points. They scored 16 and went into the half with a 15-19 ball game in favor of St. Mary's. Kellogg tied it up at the end of the third, and then St. Mary's goes on that 14-point run to start the fourth, 14-0 run, and that was able to salt it away for St. Mary's. But Kellogg kept it interesting all game long. And again, hats off to the Wildcats for a solid game tonight against St. Mary's. Taking a look at the stats, Kellogg struggled from the shooting percentage side of things, 25% from the field tonight. They were 27% from 2-point range, 22% from 3-point range, and just 25% overall. They did shoot 70% from the free throw line. 44% from 2-point range for the Lumberjacks. They were 50% from 3-point range, hitting 8 of 16, and 16 of 34 for 47% from the field. Lumberjacks were 63% from the charity stripe. Rebounding numbers, I had St. Mary's with 33 boards, Kellogg with 17. St. Mary's with 11 assists, Kellogg with 8. 19 turnovers for St. Mary's, 11 for Kellogg. 2 steals for St. Mary's, 6 steals for the Wildcats. And we had 5 blocked shots by the Lumberjacks. I had 3 of them from Landon Ribrick. Points off turnovers, St. Mary's had just 4, Kellogg with 7. And points off the bench for the Lumberjacks ended up with 0 points off the bench. So that's not what you want to see. But Kellogg did a good job of shutting down St. Mary's in some aspects. Kellogg ended up with 2 points off the bench, contributed by Caden Hunterlaw. And individually, Drayden Taylor, St. Mary's did a good job of shutting him down offensively. He had 16 points on the night, so a good solid average for him as he averages 12. But 9 of those points came from the charity stripe. Drayden only able to make 3 shots from the field tonight, 2 2-pointers and a 3-pointer. Bradley McDonald held to just 3 buckets tonight. He had 8 points, 7 points to Porter Lewis, 4 points for Ty Cheney, and 2 points apiece for Hunterlaw and Brody Robinson. For the Lumberjacks, they end up with 5 guys finding the bottom of the net, but they were all the starters apparently. Leading scorer was Isaiah Gustav with 17. Year Out, I think, fouled out with 15 points. 14 points for Jack Barta, who had a solid night. 4 points for Landon Ribrick, and Hayden DeFort with 2 points on the evening. And that brings us to the Talk About It Player of the Game, brought to you, of course, by Talk About It in St. Mary's. And tonight, we're going to go with the young man, junior, 17 points. He was 100% from 2-point range, made 4 for 4, 2 for 3 from 3-point range, 3 for 4 from the free throw line, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. And that is Isaiah Gustav, the Talk About It Player of the Game for tonight. St. Mary's will move on to go play Marsing in a play-in game. I don't know much about the Marsing team. Try to do a little bit of research. We're more than likely, we might try to figure out a way to do a remote broadcast from it, not drive up to Cottonwood. I don't think the cell service is that great up there anyways, but we're going to see what we can do to at least do it from a remote standpoint from our office, and see if we can't get you that game on the air that way. If not, we'll just provide lots of updates for it. So keep updated, keep on with us. We'll let you know what's going on. But that's going to do it for us tonight. St. Mary's 52, the Wildcats 42. Have a great evening.
You've been listening to another production of Lumberjack Sports on KOFE 1240 St. Mary's, your Lumberjack Sports Network. We thank you for tuning in and hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We also want to thank our Lumberjack Sports broadcast sponsors and hope you'll do the same. Without them, these broadcasts wouldn't be possible. Until next time, same as always, go Lumberjack!